All right, I'm going to share with you a conversation I had with my WhatsApp group yesterday. And my request to the WhatsApp group members: don't, reveal the identity of the person I'm speaking about, and be respectful because the person opened up to the group. Okay, so here's the gist of the topic that I want to speak to you about. Um, this guy has a brother. This guy has a brother, and his brother is more successful than him. He earns much more money. He's an Indian. But his brother, elder brother, earns more money than him, is more successful, has a beautiful wife, has a beautiful practice or business or career, is very well to do, well settled, and he's enjoying life. He's in the West and he's become a citizen. However, this guy, he on the other hand, has taken a career path as a medical professional, whereby he is literally working like 16 or 20 hours a day, hardly sleeps, has to study also at the same time. And he's not a young buck, he's kind of in his 30s, but he's nowhere near to his brother. He's not successful, means he's not earning a very big salary at all. And if he were to compare his salary to his brother, it's hardly even 1/10 of that. And he doesn't have a relationship, he's not married, he doesn't have friends, he doesn't have money, he doesn't have car, he doesn't have nothing what his brother has. And he was feeling very depressed, very, very depressed. He was a very genuine guy and feeling very depressed. And he was like, I want to get out of India, I want to get a better job, I want to get a better life, I want to have a girlfriend, a wife. uh, in fact, he was even saying, I'm so sick and tired of this place that I can't even breathe the air. I want clean air. I want, like, India, many places are very polluted. Okay, especially Delhi and let's say Bangalore, the traffic, the fumes, it's very toxic. Like Delhi and Mumbai, you can literally drive down on a scooter, and then when you clean your face with a wipe, you'll actually see the black soot or the dirt stick to it, especially with humidity. And it's not trying to put India down. The weather, the air is really, really polluted. And I've even read cases where they have given an off, people have become sick, they can't breathe. It's very bad for the health. Okay, so he wanted to go to a mountainous region or somewhere in the west, like Switzerland or somewhere where the air is clean, it's pure, there's no traffic. There are some countries which even where the Vikings used to stay. I can't get what is Scandinavia or something. It's so clean, the air. You can literally feel the difference. Okay, so he was giving all these reasons. Now, initially when he mentioned this, I said, stop fantasizing and being jealous about your brother's success. Okay, you focus on you. Why are you talking about your brother? But then when he opened up, I kind of realized why. Okay, and on top of that, his brother is not helping him. His brother is explicitly said, I'm not going to help you. Which I told him is fair enough. Your brother is not your keeper. So now the question is, what do you do if your friend, your relative, or someone that you know is far more successful than you, and you, for all the genuine reasons on the planet, cannot change your life or cannot succeed? Okay, so I'll give my thoughts on this. Now, understand this much. It's not just him who feels jealous or feels bad. There are so many of us who have these lofty goals, who want to achieve success, want to reach a pinnacle at some point. But then the question is, can we reach there? Okay. Now, for example, there are a lot of dreams which I've had, which I know now I can never achieve. I wanted to be a movie star when I was young. No, never going to happen. And these are not like casual goals. These are actually very serious. I wanted to be a radio jockey. Never became. I tried for, I think, nearly 8 years, man. 8 years of my life, radio jockey in Dubai. It never happened. I wanted to be those days VJs, MTV VJs. I never became. I wanted to be a billionaire, like so many forget even millionaire. Okay, I wanted to have a blonde female as a wife. I wanted to have blonde children. Never happened. I wanted to have a white passport because those days, we always had this white passport, you're superior. Oh, your life will be settled down. I wanted to have multiple houses, multiple businesses. I wanted to have super fast cars. That time, I didn't know there was something called Bugatti. I only knew that there was these Ferraris, and Lambos, a Rolls Royce. Yeah. So, wanted to be so many things. But here's the reality. So many of these dreams that I had, I have known other people achieve it. Like one of my schoolmates, he was kind of studious. He was a kind of nice guy, leadership, mature guy. He has become the regional director in Europe for Indian brand, very powerful Indian brand. Don't want to give the name. He's a regional director. He's earning like a 7-figure income, and he's settled down with his wife and family. I know of another guy who, again, schoolmate, classmate, who is settled down in the US. He has, I think, 7 daughters or something, and a very successful business. He has created a startup. He's doing very well, very, very well. He has his own private villa. He has, like, I think, 8 or 9 cars, all like luxury, this thing. My own stepbrother, he managed to get a Western passport. Many of my cousins have got, European passports, Canadian passports, Australian citizenship, whatever. I'm one of them who doesn't have. Now, do I feel like a failure when I think about all this? Yes. These were my dreams. I didn't achieve these dreams. Okay? Before you jump the gun, just listen. But does that mean that my life is miserable? Absolutely not. Does that mean that I don't have anything to be happy about? Absolutely not. There are so many blessings I have which I wouldn't want to trade for any citizenship in the world, any amount of money in the world, anything. Like, for example, let me ask you, let's say whatever is your dream, you want to achieve 1 million or 1 million US dollars. Let's say or you want to achieve a job as a CEO. Would you be ready to get that job if someone removes both your eyes? Let's say I'll make you blind, but then you can become a CEO. You'll say no way. If someone says, okay, you can get this wish, but you'll have to lose your mother, father, in exchange for that. Or how a genie or a spirit comes and says, I'll give you this for that. Or someone says, okay, you lose your legs, you'll not be able, or you'll be paralyzed, but you'll achieve multi-millions. You'll say, no, I want all this and that. So we want the cake and we want to eat it. So that means you have many blessings. You have many things working well for you. So be grateful for that. Because you have many things, but you want more. And the reason you want more is because you're looking at someone better. Have you ever shifted your focus or changed your direction to see someone who's less fortunate than you? I know this is very cliche and you would have heard it from my channel. Right now, at this very moment, there's someone in Syria, there's someone in Palestine, there is somebody in some poor country, even in the West, a guy who doesn't have internet, a guy who doesn't have a smartphone, who doesn't have a job, who is literally living on food stamps, who's living on people's mercy, like in Syria and Palestine or war-torn countries in Yemen. They don't have electricity, no water to drink, no water to even wash their body, no water to even go to the toilet. They don't have clean drinking water. They don't have food to eat. They don't have a job. There's no place to work. They can only sit in the rubble, in the sand, in a makeshift tent. And the only work they have is when these refugee trucks or these humanitarian trucks come with a little bit of rice and water and something, their only job that they have is grab this, go home, hope they can cook something and feed their family. That's the only job they have. That's the only hope. So don't you think you're far more better than that? Now, I'm not trying to say that just look at this and be grateful. No. Neither am I saying give up on your dreams. Don't have any. No. What would I tell this man? Yeah, you want to go abroad, fine. That's your dream, that's your goal. You want to get a better job, that's your dream, your goal. You want to get a blonde female, you want to have blonde children, you want to have an expensive car, you want to have six-figure income. All this perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. But then focus on what you can change at the moment, what you can work on, and slowly, work towards your goal, right? Like, for example, in his case, he stated that I'm working 16 to 20 hours a day. Now, obviously, if he's working 16 to 20 hours, I can't expect him to, let's say, go to the gym and keep fit. He can't do that because he hardly has time. So I told him, fine. If you're studying for an exam and you have to work 20 hours or 16 hours, there's no time. Complete this task first, complete it, finish it. You started it, finished it, get your certification. And then after that, create a provision for a new goal. You cannot do every single thing. And always keep in mind, you have to choose either this or that. You can't go this direction and this direction. You cannot marry this girl and this girl, unless, of course, you're Muslim and you can marry 4 times. You can't get the citizenship of that country and the benefits of the other country. No, you have to choose. Life is all about making tough choices. Now, would there be a possibility that if you say no to this, maybe you'll not be happy here? Yes. Would there be a possibility if you rejected this and you went for that and then you failed? Yes. Maybe you'll realize, sheesh, man, this career that I've taken is not what I wanted. After spending 10 years, I have personally mentored, coached, or provided consultation to people who have spent 20 years of their life in a career path, in an education, only to realize this is not what I wanted. I made a mistake. And me, myself, with my life, I've made so many mistakes, relationship wise, career wise, money wise, friendship wise, so many areas. But does that mean you stop? No. Like I've told you, you will fall down. When you fall down, the dirt and everything has come on. You have to get back up. You can't stay down. Oh, I'm not going to. No. You get up, dust yourself, and tell yourself, fine, I fell down. I'm going to try again. And that is the only way you succeed. See, there is no one size fits all. There's no single template. There's no single piece of advice that can work for everyone. Everyone's unique. With this guy, what I told him is, stop looking at what your brothers do. Fine, your brother has achieved greatness and all that. Nothing but respect to him. But I'm pretty sure he has his own list of challenges. Okay? Your brother has done it. Now you focus on creating your own path. Go your own direction. And find out what is important to you. But you cannot get every single thing. One final thing I'll leave you with. I was speaking about my brother, right? He has citizenship. I don't have. Of a Western country. He has maybe his own house because his wife and all that, they managed to, the parents they have their own house that they purchased outright. I don't have that. Okay. He has a job with a very good company where I think if he has taken my coaching, whatever, if he sticks to that and he remains there, which I've told him not to change, he's going to be set for life. He'll get a wonderful retirement package, wonderful, he'll be set. So now I'm giving you just 3 things, 3 areas. Now I don't have these 3. Now I can feel shit about it. But why am I not feeling shit? Why am I not feeling shit? Why? Because I have some things which he doesn't have. Like, for example, I'm able to work, create content, meet clients, earn money on my terms, which he can't. I don't report to anyone. I don't need to call anyone a boss or client. I have freedom, my own time, which he doesn't have. I love the work that I love. I'm very, very passionate about the work I do. I just enjoy it. Even if I wasn't making any money, I told you, YouTube, I don't make any money, I'll still do it. My brother doesn't actually love his job so that very much. It's a great job, but he's not like, it's his passion. Okay. His expenses are way too high, way too high. I think I'm spending maybe 20% of what he's spending. 20%. If his expense is 100, mine is 20. So there are a lot of things which he has, I don't have. And there are a lot of things I have which he doesn't have. Like, he hates cold, and the Western countries are ice cold. The place where he's staying, it's like snowing almost like 8 months or 10 months. I have plenty of heat and rain and a tropical climate, which he loves. So I'm not trying to say he's miserable, I'm better off. No. He has some things he's happy, I have some things which I'm happy. So the point I'm trying to make you understand here is, all that glitters is not gold. The grass always looks greener on the other side. Yes, we want to have the best of what others have. The best money, the best spouse, the best children, the best health, the best house, the best car. All that is fine. But maybe there's a possibility you may not be able to achieve all this. That's one. Second one is, you're only looking at all the good things. The good things come with bad things as well. Like I told you, he stays up there, he's happy. But you see the differences in expenses. He pays a lot of tax. I hardly pay, but compared to what he's paying. He has a routine he has to stick and follow, even if he doesn't like it. I have my own routine. So there are a lot of things. And one final thing is, if you want to achieve success, you'll have to struggle, suffer, and get out of your comfort zone. And that would involve making sacrifices, being obsessed, not having a balanced life, being absolutely crazy, maybe having a mentor, maybe investing like crazy. And on top of that, maybe even after doing all this, you may not succeed. There's always a possibility. Always remember, there are a lot of people out there who, after achieving all this, life takes a twist or a turn, or some reality comes in which you would not want. Like, there are a lot of people who are successful who may have a child with special needs, who have met with an accident, who decided, okay, I'll take this business. They were doing very well. Downturn, they lost everything. So don't be fascinated with only what glitters. Understand there is the other side to it. So you focus on you, focus on what is important for you, and work hard towards it. And I can assure you, there will only be two possibilities. Either you'll do it or you won't. But what is important is not, did you achieve it or not? Did you enjoy the journey? This is the most important advice I'll give you. If you could take only one thing from this whole video, it would be, yes, have a lofty goal. Yes, have what you want to achieve, but enjoy the journey, because you just don't know when will it be your last day. And if in case today is your last day, it should always be that, yes, even if today is my last day, I've enjoyed every moment. I lived my life meaningfully. Because at the end of the day, you cannot take your car with you to your grave, your house to your grave, your bank account to your grave, your degrees to your grave, your success to your grave. On your deathbed, you'll just ask yourself questions that matter. So ask yourself, if today was the last day of your life, the last day, or you just had 24 more hours to live, what would you like to do? And maybe then that would give you a perspective. And maybe you can extend the question by saying, if I just had 1 week to live or 1 month to live, how would I live that life? And maybe then that would give you the answer of what really matters. Okay? I hope this video would give this young man some value and some perspective. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and you can agree or disagree with me, and feel free. Put your 2 cents, because sometimes it's worth reading what you guys have to say. This is what I wanted to share with you. You guys take care.